Welcome everybody to Neutral Perspective, and the storm has come into France because they've beaten Iraq. The storm Mbappe has struck Iraq and Norway beaten. Norway beaten Senegal. Sorry, that was bad. I think this is the easiest game to watch. The France versus Iraq. Too simple, too easy. Mbappe shoots outside the box. No one's marking Mbappe. It's too. Needless to say, this is easy to score for Mbappe. He's got that finishing touch, something that Iraq lacked in the group stage. But that Mbappe is the future of football. Once Messi and Ronaldo is done with football, Haaland and Mbappe will rise to the rivalry. But I don't think they would rise to the rivalry like they did. I don't think Haaland and Mbappe will rise to the rivalry like Messi and Ronaldo did. Because Messi and Ronaldo was different because they both fought in the Liga, but there is a future where them two are going to dominate the football. Because I think outside Messi and Ronaldo, Mbappe and Haaland are two of the best strikers. But the Senegal match 3-1. Who would have thought they would lose to Hanoi? Because I thought that Senegal would actually do good, but they didn't, and they underperformed. But this one, I want to check the right back, the centre back, Towson, passing to Brazil doesn't get it, but Dembele gets it. It's such a stupid mistake. Like, you're giving the ball away so easily. You're not actually concentrating on what's best for your team. You could have ended the match with 2-0. That was humiliating. You can never give so much pressure if you can't handle the pressure. If you can't handle the pressure, don't pass to someone that's gonna make it even more worse by giving a stupid ball away. The Dembele goal. You're giving too much space away for beast players like Mbappe and Dembele, Elise to get something. That's why you're failing. That's why you're in the fourth in the World Cup, because in your group said you can't handle the pressure. So if you can't handle the World Cup pressure by making mistakes, then go. We don't want you to. We shouldn't waste our time on people who can't handle the World Cup. If you can't handle the World Cup, then go home. Don't use this as an excuse as a holiday. Because it's not just you. So you've seen teams who go out there and don't do anything. You have something to figure out, but you couldn't do it. No one marking Dembele and Dembele the goal, but it was France is such a good team that they can easily pick out your weakness, but you cannot let teams pick out your weakness. You cannot go out there and say, this is how the defense is weak. If you know that there's a problem with your defense or your attack or your midfielder, yeah, fix it before your opposition realize this guy's a mistake. This guy doesn't belong in the World Cup. Prove to the people that Miley belong in the World Cup. If you underperform, You're going to easily get exploited. You're just going to humiliate the fans. You've humiliated, the goalie just humiliated himself, done absolutely nothing to save his team. His team is in a crisis. Can't handle the World Cup. Go home. Don't hang your head in shame. The France versus Senegal game was too easy. But this is where I am surprised, because I thought that Senegal would have actually given a fight. I'm surprised that they lost to France. Now, France is a better team than Senegal, but I just thought that what Senegal had would have changed the dynamics in the match between them and Norway. Norway is a good team. One of the best players in the Premier League. Haaland is destroying the whole World Cup in his group with Mbappe. That's what makes the group interesting. Mbappe versus Haaland. If you don't have that, then what do you have? What do you gain? What are you going to get? That's why people are struggling in World Cup build. They don't have the same as the bigger teams. That's why. It's humiliating. With 3-2, I think it's a good result. I feel sorry for Ismail Sarr. I don't think that Nicholas Jackson is actually a good player. I don't know who you would put, but Iliman and Dyer would have been perfect as a striker. And yes, he plays as a winger for Everton, but I think he's a better player than Jackson. Yes, Jackson's got the assist on the 93rd minute, but he's not good. I think his career at Chelsea was not good as people think of. But again, it's such a bomb deal that you guys didn't do that good. Look at the Norway team. They are really, really good. Like when their team is full of tall players, and that's going to frighten a lot of teams. If you don't have that the tall players, then you don't have anything. The defense was poor when Pedersen scored. It's not going to look good. If you can't defend in your group stage, how are you going to expect to defend in the round of 16? Haaland can get anywhere. Haaland, look at the ball, but not looking at Haaland, that's a mistake. Not looking at Haaland is the most deadliest person in the Norway team. If you don't look at Haaland, then you're looking at the wrong person. Yes, he doesn't have the ball, but when he has the ball, you realise, oh crap, I made a mistake, and I can't fix that mistake. I can't fix that mistake if Haaland's in front of me. I'm fucked up. But again, use the strength of your team better. Try to figure out the best players' weaknesses. But the first goal for Senegal, that was the most weirdest goal by Ismail Sarr. Ismail Sarr fell down, and then I think this is the same one by 2015-16 where Payet fell down and scored the winning goal. Number 5 got the ball, but if you've got a good attacking player, you could have done something with the defense. But this is makes embarrassing. People are going to say, why are you doing repetition? Why are you saying the same old shit with weak teams? You know that the weak teams are weaker than the strong teams. But if you're saying the same thing, then obviously I'm going to criticize you by making the same shit. Like, if you have an inconsistent performance, I'm going to criticize you. It is my job to criticize you. And here's the thing. Haaland's got second goal. Too easy. Too easy. You're giving too much space for Haaland. Why? I mean, Haaland's a good player. I'm not going to say don't fear Haaland, don't fear Mbappe, don't fear Messi, Ronaldo. Okay, but try and have a little faith. Have a little faith. Have a little faith for for them. Have a little faith. I don't actually fuck up. Do something. But yeah, I mean, both of them are through. But that is going to be interesting. The battle of Mbappe versus Haaland, that's going to be interesting because both of them are through. Now it's just who is better, Mbappe or Haaland. If you had a Messi versus Ronaldo match, people are going to say who's better than Messi or Ronaldo. This is the game that's going to define who's better, Mbappe or Haaland. Thanks guys for watching this video. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. The next video is Argentina, Austria, Algeria, Jordan. And yeah, peace. I'm out. Storm Mbappe hitting Iraq, and Haaland. It's gonna be a beast. A beast, man. It's a beast. It's gonna be a beast against France. Take care, guys.